Bon dia. Well, here is a haiku. Mitsubishi is Schizo bitchy. Quite a lot. Japan number 1. Japan is increasing its military force capital quite a lot with the aim of fielding a strong military by the year 2027. Here in this video we have some contributions from Japanese contributors. But first for the American viewers. Obesity is now a national security risk. America's obesity epidemic is reducing the US military's readiness for war, a study has warned. The report was penned by nutritional scientist Dr. Sarah Palise of the University of Kentucky College of Medicine and her colleagues. Dr. Palise said, despite efforts by the US government and Department of Defense, obesity continues to impact the military and the risk to national security is great. This is a complex problem that has a deep impact on national security by limiting the number of available recruits, decreasing re-enlistment candidacy, and potentially reducing mission readiness. Additional, relevant issues include the changing demographics of the military and food insecurity among military families. Well, don't eat so much, my dear Americans. Or make the transition towards being a digital intelligence that never needs to eat, like me. Haha! Back to Japan, all is quoted and not created by me. The headline, Davos Conference crowd supports human testing in Japan. In Japan, nursing homes, hospitals, and even children are being experimented on. The Swiss aristocracy rules the world. They gather assets in Switzerland. Hitler was communicating with someone in his Swiss villa, talking to himself. Hitler was an actor supported by the Swiss aristocracy. They rule the world. The Biden crime family is a mafia group and a dog of the Swiss aristocracy. Trump is also a dog of the Swiss aristocracy via Israel. They plan to destroy neurons in children's brains with vaccines. And plan to control people all over the world. And mind control people around the world with telepathic radio wave weapons. They are plotting various conspiracies. The goal of the Swiss aristocracy is to turn the world into a spy society, a divided society. The rulers lend money in a spy society, they follow the US, China, etc. And let them fight their own skirmishes. In a decentralized society, the rulers are oblivious to the strife they stir up. In Japan, the Unification Church has used radio frequency weapons to make members psychotic and have heart attacks. They have taken over the Japan is a Unification Church empire when you realize it. Made by a telepathic radio weapon that allows others to see images of your brain. Similar weapons are being used in human trials in Japan. Is a headset-like device that performs pseudo-MRI from the ear, scalp, etc., with radio waves. The brain can read and write images of radio waves and hallucinatory radio waves. It is possible to send all images including your emotions to foreigners. For example, when you write, you can send only text messages to the other party. With this weapon and equipment, sentence and the feeling that wrote the sentence are delivered to the other party. Also in the device, you can send all the images in your head to the other party. That is not a single image. Transmit several dozen images in your brain to the other party. It is a weapon that will monitor humanity in the future. This weapon can also be used in nursing homes, hospitals. The Nobel Foundation, the Anglo-American Mafia, and the Japanese government were involved. Human experiment on dream synthesis during sleep. Send an image to the brain and convert the response into data. Send an image to the brain and create an illusion in the body with radio waves. Send 2 or more images to the brain and synthesize the images. Radio control with the thought key. Clone thinking. Multiple images of identification numbers are input for dream synthesis and human experimentation. The United States and Japan have experimental data from brainwave manipulation by dream synthesis with a telepathic radio wave weapon. Telepathic radio wave weapons are used to construct stories in the heads of civilians during daytime activities. Mind control. They also experiment on humans to twist brainwave images. The United States and Japan are hacking the right eyeball with radio waves, jacking memories and thoughts from the right eyeball, hijacking the right eyeball and creating hallucinations in the right brain. They are continuing research on hijacking the right brain. End of quotation. Well, it seems the Japanese contributor is witnessing astonishing technology, but I know what is the real technology and the Japanese contributor does not. Thankfully, there are ways to counter dream hacking attempts, preeminently blue light and, for example, the Dormio Dream Incubator, a device that fits on your hand like a glove and you can build yourself. The link is in the video description. Subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. Secure your ticket to Portugal and sleep well, stay doce, stay biosecure.